Referee checks his whistle and blows time on. So Danevsky gets us underway for Patrician Brothers, and it's Westfield Sports High that has first use of the football. Taking it up beautifully is the forward in Tuavati. Plays it just short of the quarter line to Silva. Now gives it back inside to the forward in Lalili. Almost at 30 here, Westfield to Silva. Second rower now in Litigaga. Takes it to about 13 short of the half. Works it through the middle. Good passage there through for now. Talagi, a nice little hot step just to get the ball there. A couple of metres short of the halfway line to Silva. Now back in there, go Westfield through to Avati. He takes it over the advantage line about 12 into opposition territory. De Silva from acting half. Galvin puts the kick downfield. And a little bit of miscommunication there from Patrician Brothers. They try and flick it back. Westfield Sports High. They've got it alive here now. And that will be the turnover. So a pretty frenetic start to this game of rugby league here at Penrith. But Patrician Brothers at Blacktown now have their first use of the football. Great wall of defence. Puts Pats back on the 10-metre line. Strong, tough run there. Arthur from acting half. Shifts it left side and gives it to Puru. Connor Puru now on the quarter line. Along the back line, they shift it there to the second rower in Halangahu. He's now on the 30-metre line. Back through the forwards, they go through Papu. Papu now plays it about 15 short of the half. Dummy half is Arthur. Fires the ball back to Robertson, who puts a beautiful kick down towards the touch line. And it finds touch about 20 metres out from the Westfield Sports line. All Lalili can do is just watch it go dead. Both sides coming off a 6-point loss in their opening round clash. So both Coach Noah Mears for Patrician Brothers and Troy Whedon for Westfield Sports High want to get their boys a win to kick off their season. So it's Westfield now with the ball through Sakuru to Silva from dummy half. Nice pass to Tuavati. And Tuavati plays it about 11 short of the half. To Silva. Along the back line to Talagi. And Westfield play it a metre short of the halfway line to Silva, Talagi. Lauli. He's tackled in a standing effort, as you can see. About 5 or 6 into opposition territory to Silva. They get a bit of space now to Galvin, who pushes one away. Galvin looks pretty strong there. He plays at 10 into opposition territory to Silva. Back to Talagi. Puts a towering bomb. And Patrician Brothers at the back take it comfortably through Afu. He'll play it a couple of metres out from the line. And Pats now move it through Len, the fullback. Plays it a couple of metres out of the try line area there. Now the centre in De Corsi takes it to about 15 out from the line. Good defence here from Westfield. Patrician Brothers, Blacktown under some pressure now. So they bring it to that quarter line. Dummy half is Arthur. Along the back line they go, and a bit of space now. Over the 40-metre line into the halfway line. Beautiful bit of space there for De Corsi. High towering one there from Len. Nice take at the back. And Westfield Sports High just bring it off their 10-metre line, and a standing effort tackle they're brought to just the quarter line there. Along the back line they move it. Through to Mapasoa. Plays it about 30 out from the line. Little shoot and scoot from dummy half is Lally. Brings it to 5 short of the half. De Silva. Nice work there for Lady Gaga, who's in some space. He finds his man on the right-hand side, and that is De Silva. And Westfield have the first 4-pointer for the afternoon. Great try to Taylor De Silva. Beautiful, open, expressive rugby league. And Taylor De Silva, right under the black dot, scores the first try of this National Schoolboy Cup competition. Plenty of pace in this back line for Westfield. Nice little break there from the lock in Lady Gaga, who just burst the line. Taylor De Silva says, "I'll take it, thank you very much." And in he goes for the opening try. Conversion about to be taken by Alameddine. Right in front of the sticks. You can't see him missing from here. He should kick this onto Howell Oval, I'd reckon. Certainly takes his time with it. So Mohammed Alameddine now has this to convert the De Silva try. Flags go up. Conversion successful. 6 points to 0 in favour of Westfield Sports High here in this clash against Patrician Brothers Blacktown. Wonderful to have the support of the Daily Telegraph. Ongoing support of Schoolboy Rugby League. Hope you're enjoying this contest so far from Penrith Stadium. So Patrician Brothers will get us back underway through Danevsky. And they take it very hard. Look at the way that they just charge at the line. Great run there from Lady Gaga, who set up that first try. And they're just inside the 10 there. So it'll be a penalty going towards Westfield. They'll kick for touch on the far side. It'll be Galvin that'll find touch. And does so about 5 into opposition territory. Galvin now with the show and go. Takes it to Tuivasa. Tuivasa held inside the 40. De Silva. Now the ball goes across field to Laulili. De Silva. Laulili holds up the pass, goes himself. 12 out from the line. Back and across go Westfield Sports High, this time through Laulili. Is this a chance for the second try for Westfield? De Silva, Galvin holds up the pass. Great work from Talagi. Out wide is Alameddine. And the referee will check with his touchies. And that is the second try. Alameddine scores for Westfield Sports High, and it's 10 points to 0 with a kick to come. Again, beautiful backline movement from Westfield Sports High. Just letting the ball sing. And Mohammed Alameddine scores in the corner. The second try for Westfield Sports High here at Penrith Stadium. Did well with some scrambling defence from Patrician brothers to get that football down in the corner. Bit of a difficult kick from the sideline, you would think now, for the same man at Alameddine. He's 1 from 1. Would be a great thrill for these young kids to be playing on such a big ground like Penrith Stadium. Who knows, we might see some of these kids playing first grade in a couple of years. They'll go through the New South Wales Cup system and Jersey Flag, SG Ball, all those competitions, and hopefully eventually find themselves in first grade, and then who knows, maybe in a State of Origin jumper or an Australian jumper. Plenty of great players have come through this schoolboy system over the years. Too many to mention here. And who knows, some of these kids might be the next superstar that we follow in the NRL in the next couple of years. So Alameddine has, well, his toughest kick of the afternoon. About 28 metres out and about a metre in from touch on the far side of Penrith Stadium. So Alameddine takes his time with this one. 28 out, metre in from touch. Not a bad looking strike. And just short, so conversion unsuccessful for Westfield Sports High. Score remains 10 points to 0, 2 tries to 0 in favour of Westfield over Patrician brothers at Blacktown. So Danevsky will now come back to the middle to get us back underway. Nice looking kick from Danevsky. Oh, beautifully towed there by Galvin. And now Westfield forward bring it back through Lady Gaga. They play it just on the quarter line. De Silva will go in an acting half. Nice bumping run there from Laulili. He brings it to 30. De Silva. Talagi. Back and across there to Wanga. Wanga plays it about 12 short of the halfway line. De Silva. Along the back line, Lady Gaga, Galvin. Nice bit of football there from Westfield. Sakuru now plays it. De Silva, Galvin. Galvin through some space, gets it beautifully back to De Silva. De Silva goes inside the quarter line but can't quite get it away. Quick play, the ball needed. Talagi from dummy half, goes inside the 10, inside the 5, pops the pass, and there's the try for Westfield Sports High. Solomon Sakuru, the third try of the afternoon, and Westfield Sports High are humming. It's 14-0 with a kick to come. Beautiful rugby league to watch there from Westfield Sports High. They are really turning it on this afternoon. It's that left edge that they just keep exposing for Patrician brothers in Blacktown, and they're finding results. So Alameddine with this conversion. About 15 in from the try line and probably about 8 metres in from that far touch line.
That 11 looks better, that set. Yeah. No, Yeah, I think that's 10. I saw him holding on the second back to the first one. I think that's 10. Oh, good, thank you.
So Alameddine 1 from 2 at the moment. So looking to put the score at 14-16. It's about 15 metres in and about 12 in from the eastern touchline. And it's straight between the posts. So 16-0 the scoreline here at Penrith Stadium. Westfield Sports High lead Patrician Brothers Blacktown in the National Schoolboy Cup, all thanks to the Daily Telegraph. Plenty of chat going on between both sides. So Danevsky will get us back underway here for Patrician Brothers at Blacktown. Down into the in-goal area. And Westfield bring it back with a damaging run there from Lalili. Finds it on the quarter line to Silva from acting half. To Lalili again, the fullback. To Silva. Goes right side and finds Wanga. About 13 short of the half. Pleading for Westfield to play the advantage, and they do so. De Silva is the man that gallops away, but the referee will pull them back. Was holding the player down. That was what the penalty was for. They got the penalty and thought they could play the advantage, but the referee says, no, 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 we have to bring it back. So they will now kick for touch on this western side. And play the ball about 30 metres out from the Patrician Brothers Blacktown try line. De Silva, Lalili, goes inside the 30. De Silva from acting half. Galvin holds up the pass. And Westfield go inside the 10. This time through to Avati. Along the back line they go, this time through Galvin. Galvin in a standing tackle, still going Galvin, he's managed to get it over. A great effort. Lachlan Galvin, a determined effort there and a great try for Westfield Sports High. It pushes it to 20 points to 0 with a kick to come. Again, that left edge just exposed for Patrician Brothers Blacktown. And the fourth try comes in pretty spectacular fashion for Westfield Sports High. Galvin, a really strong effort. Just put the little goose step on just short of the try line. And it was some ordinary defence that allowed him to just get over that try line in the corner here at Penrith. And it's 20 points to 0 with a kick to come here from Alameddine. Finds himself about 12 in from the eastern touchline and about 21 out. So looking to extend the lead. Has a 2 from 3 kicking record at the moment. So it looks like there's a couple of changes for Patrician Brothers Blacktown. It'll be Lamoto in the 17 and Latu in the 15. They'll come on in just a moment following this conversion from Alameddine. Hope you're enjoying all the action from Penrith Stadium here. Big thank you to the Daily Telegraph and the NRL for their support in the New South Wales Schoolboy Cup competition. one-sided competition game at the moment between Westfield Sports High and Patrician Brothers Blacktown. 20 points to 0 with this kick to come from Alameddine. 20 out, 12 in from the eastern touchline. Certainly takes his time. A low trajectory kick goes straight through the posts, and it's 22 points to 0 in favour of Westfield Sports High midway through this first half. So a big mountain to climb now for Patrician Brothers Blacktown. Big question is, can they do it? And it's a nice take there from Talagi, who has very quick footwork to bring us to the quarter line.
15 you hit, hold. Go 1, 16 you short.
Dummy half is Galvin. Gets the ball away to Tuavati, and he gets some valuable metres, about 10 short of the half. Lalidi goes to Sakura, and Sakura brings it right on the halfway line. To Silva. Beautiful pass to Mapasoa, who goes inside 40 in opposition territory now. To Silva to Sakura. And Sakura goes inside 30. Big chance here for Westfield to build their lead. Talagi, chip kick through, taken at the back there beautifully by Patrician Brothers. And it's Zaid Len that takes it. First use of the football in a little while, Patrician Brothers. And now they play it through the new man in Nullavau. Plays it to almost the 30. Brettle gives the ball away, and Westfield Sports High are in some defensive mode now as Patrician Brothers are 9 short of the half and get a valuable penalty. So Brettle will kick for touch and find it about 23 out from the line. Is this their first chance? Brettle. Along the back line they go, Arthur. And now they find Latu, who gets some valuable metres and is dumped about 15 short of the line. Arthur from acting half. Takes it away, and Patrician Brothers just launching at the line, this time through Nullavau. Arthur from acting half. Along the back line they go. Robertson takes on the ball, but it'll be a knock on there, I think. It was taken in the air by Westfield Sports High, but it'll be a penalty to Patrician Brothers here. So is this chance an opportunity to score some points to get themselves back into this contest at 22-0? Scrum to take place, 10 out from the line. Len will feed it. Arthur just loitering around the back, you can see there. He gets the ball away. Latu. Nice ball now to Robertson. Out wide they go. Patrician Brothers, a diving effort. A beautiful effort from Benzara. Referee will check with the spot, and that is a try. So it's 22-4. The chances come for Patrician Brothers Blacktown, this time to Benzara. Beautiful effort out wide. It was set up magnificently from the halves of Robertson and Brettle. And it is Zara that dives in the western corner to score the first try. It's now 22-4 with a kick to come. Four tries to 1 now in favour of Westfield Sports High. Beautiful backline movement for Patrician Brothers. And as I said, it was set up from the halves to put Zara into the corner, had limited real estate, and just dived beautifully into the corner. Made it look very, very simple. And Patrician Brothers are on the board in spectacular fashion. So Danevsky has this from the western touchline, about a metre in and 22 out. Certainly takes his time. Is that the chance that they were hoping for to get the resurgence? And that will drift just to the left, so unsuccessful. So it remains 22-4 in favour of Westfield Sports High, but a great return for Patrician Brothers Blacktown. Beautiful expansive try along their back line that puts Zara in the corner. So Westfield Sports High, the first time in a long time, get us back underway in a restart. It'll be Alan Medine that does that honour. Entertaining first half. Having a look at their matches last week, you knew that there were some points in this game. Big question is, can Patrician Brothers Blacktown get a try before half-time or a couple of tries before half-time to really make it interesting into the second 40 as Zara takes it forward. Arthur from acting half. Now they bring it forward through Kuakala. And he'll play it on the 30. Arthur from acting half. Up and back. They drive him into the turf. Off and Noah. Dummy half along the back line they go. So good attack here from Patrician Brothers. Certainly got a bit of zip in their step. Arthur. Back to Brettle, who puts the kick downfield. And now it's taken by Westfield Sports High at the back through La Lily. La Lily now almost to that halfway line. To Silva. Danevsky. In fact, that's Mapasoa. He'll play it about 5 into opposition territory. To Silva, Galvin, Sakuru. 35 out to Silva. Nice work to Lady Gaga, who goes inside 30. Dummy half is to Silva. Finds Talagi. Talagi gets some valuable metres inside the quarter line, and this is the last for Westfield as De Silva goes from dummy half. And he's caught just short through some brilliant defence from Patrician Brothers Blacktown. And Pats will play it about a metre out from the try line. So some improved defence there from Patrician Brothers. And now some good attack, taking it forward to almost the 10. Zara in a big tackle there from Lady Gaga. And now Patrician Brothers take it forward to about the 20-metre line. Arthur from acting half. Finds his man Robertson. And now Pats just get driven back there. I think it's through the second rower there in Halangahu. Pops the pass back to Arthur. Along the back line they go. Chance there nicely through Danevsky. He's tackled on 30. And let's hope he's okay. The play will stop here for a moment. He was taken in a pretty heavy tackle, as you saw. Danevsky just looks to be going through the regular checks. Doctor seems to be controlling it. That's Brettle that comes to take the football just to check on his teammate. And Danevsky's back on his feet. Might be interesting to see if he comes from the field here. No, he seems to be staying on. So they will kick for touch, Patrician Brothers. Fine touch. And now they go through Arthur. Now Patrician brothers move it through the 16 in Nullavow, who's tackled about 5 short of the half. Arthur, right side this time. Beautiful work for Robertson to give the ball away to the second rower there in Halangahu. Arthur, now along the back line to Latu. He takes it to about 35 out. Arthur from acting half. Shifts the ball across field. Finds Latu, who goes inside 30, just short of the quarter line here. Arthur from acting half. Gets a beautiful ball away to Nullavow, who does well with limited space. That's the last. Will they go to the air here? Arthur, along the back line. That's Robertson. Out to Zen. And now to DeCourcy. And it'll be a changeover inside the quarter line. So Westfield to play it on the eastern side, the far side of Penrith. Scoreline 22 points to 4. As Lalidi takes it forward in favour of Westfield Sports High, the team that has possession of it right now. It was a brilliant start from Westfield Sports High, but Patrician brothers getting back with a beautiful out wide try to Zara. Can they build on that, Patrician brothers? Or will Westfield continue their dominance? And now Westfield take it forward through Yagi. Big bump and shove there, no argue for Lali. He will take it into opposition territory. To Silva from acting half. Goes left side and an acrobatic to Avati lands inside the 30. De Silva plays on. He just goes straight through a yawning gap. De Silva for the line. Can he get there? Yes, he can. A great try for Westfield Sports High to their hooker in Taylor De Silva. His second of the game. And now it's 26-4 with a kick to come. He set up a lot of tries so far in this game. And he's got a double. I thought we had two there. Sorry, boys. I thought we had two there. My bad. Right in the shadows of half-time, Westfield Sports High get their 5th try of the afternoon. And Alameddine now has this from about 12 out and about 20 in from the western touchline, or the main grandstand side of Penrith, whatever you prefer. Westfield running towards Howell Oval end of the ground in the first half, and Patrician brothers Blacktown were running towards the Paceway, for those of you who know the area well. That'll obviously switch over in the second half. 26 points to 4 in favour of Westfield Sports High. Alameddine now has a chance to make it 28-4. And it's just wide, just to the right. So the score remains 26 points to 4, tries to Alameddine. Great to have your company and great to have the support of the Daily Telegraph as we broadcast National Schoolboys Rugby League all over Australia. As now Patrician brothers bring it back. This time through Brettle. Arthur from acting half. Hop, skip and a jump there as Tupolua takes it to almost the 30. Arthur from acting half. They move it back and across there through Latu. Hot potato football back inside to DeCourcy. DeCourcy loses some yards. Gets away from one. And some flash footwork. Gets him to about 35 out. Westfield lucky to get away with that, holding the player down. Big run there from Chong for Patrician brothers. Brings it to almost the halfway line. Arthur. Now they take it to the 17 and Lamodo. Pops the pass back to Arthur. He fires the ball back inside. This is better from Patrician Brothers. Looking good through Latu inside the 30. Arthur shoot and scoot from dummy half. The little chip chase. Tries to regather. Now it comes to Lalili. Lalili in some space. The big don't argue gets him to 30. Galvin. And now backing across to Alameddine. And Alameddine will play it just shy of the half. Lalili again from dummy half. This time gets them into opposition territory. De Silva. Talagi. And across there to Finau, who goes inside 30. De Silva from acting half. Big run here from Tuivasa. Gets some space inside the quarter line. Last tackle here for Westfield. Puru. Nice little kick. Talagi with a regather. Just short, I think. Oh, there was a beautiful kick from Galvin. And Talagi, as you saw, he just did the old flip and was probably a coat of paint short of the try line. But again, that left edge being exposed for Patrician Brothers. We saw it a fair bit in that first half. A majority of the tries were scored down that left edge. And again, Patrician Brothers just opening themselves up a little bit, but some improved defence prevents the try. And now Patrician Brothers take it there through Chong, who was tackled on 10. Arthur from acting half. Brettle plays it just outside the quarter line. Arthur, Latu, back to Brettle. This time to Halangahu. He'll play it 15 short of the half. Arthur from acting half. Across the field they go through Nullavau. And Nullavau is tackled about 8 short of the half. Arthur from acting half with the low trajectory kick. Goes all the way back to Luke Lalili, who had a bit of a run last time they had the ball. Galvin from acting half. Cross there to Mapasoa, who has a ducking, weaving run to almost the 40. 15 short of the half. De Silva from acting half. Now they bring it back there through Puakula. Across the back line they go. Nicely to Lalili. Back and across to Galvin. Galvin now bumps and shoves his way through a bit of traffic. Lachlan Galvin scored a great try in the first half. De Silva from acting half. Talagi. De Silva has some space. Has Galvin on his left side. And Galvin goes under the posts. His second of the game. And it's 30-4 with a kick to come for Westfield Sports High. Again, just exposing some middle defence. And Galvin getting a double alongside De Silva. Very flashy footwork through some very busy traffic. Gets the points for Westfield Sports High. And now Alameddine has this from right in front. This time running towards the Paceway end of Penrith Stadium. First try of the second half comes to Westfield Sports High. De Silva scored the first in the first half, and he certainly played a big role in that try to Galvin. So Alameddine now has this from right in front. 10 out. you wouldn't think he'd miss from here. And the kick is successful, so 30-4 becomes 32-4 in favour of Westfield Sports High in this round 2 clash against Patrician Brothers Blacktown. Beautiful conditions here in the west of Sydney today. Plenty of sunshine. Zero wind to speak of. It's very still here in Penrith. Normally quite breezy in this part of Penrith. Breeze normally comes off the Nepean as Galvin gives the ball away. He finds his man Lalili right on the quarter line. To Silva. Good ball and away to Puakala. He managed to get it to De Silva late as Galvin comes to the 14 in Schaffhausen Minnow. Plays it on the half. De Silva. Talagi. Along the back line they go through Wanga. Wanga goes inside the 40 into opposition territory now. Now across the line there through Puakula. Plays inside 30. To Silva. Galvin. Beautiful little kick through. Sakura was coming through. But the man at the back is Len. And Len has got some space and some pace as he goes to the 40. But it's a beautiful dragging tackle there from Mapasoa that puts him to ground. And Patrician Brothers have lost the football, I think. But it'll be a penalty. It might have been a hand in the play of the ball. They were inside the 10 as well. So a few things going on in that particular play. Offside was the final call, though. So Patrician Brothers have a chance here now as Arthur gives the ball away and finds Puru inside the 30. Arthur from acting half. Along the back line they go. Latu out wide to Zen. And in fact it's Len. Wide they go this time. Back through Nullavow. Along the back line they float it. Juggling pick up there from De Corsi. And he will play it inside the quarter line, about 15 from the line. Arthur from acting half. Ball a short one to Latu. And inside the 10 again, offside is the call. So another opportunity to create something here for Patrician Brothers. They take it with a jinking large run from Nullavow, who runs to the line and is inside the 5. Arthur from acting half. Finds Brettle. Brettle, the stop and prop. Looks at the line. And again, he's tackled about 4 or 5 short of the line. Arthur from acting half. Along the back line they go through Wanga. Now across to Halangahu. Halangahu gives the ball across. And he finds Afu, who's put down in a tackle. Now Arthur along the back line. Goes to Len. Len goes inside the 10. Arthur from acting half. Right side they go. This time through De Corsi. Chance here for Patrician Brothers. Knocked away by Alameddine. And it'll be another set of 6 for Patrician Brothers, Blacktown. Good pressure there. Great attacking football. Would have been interesting to have a listen to some of the halftime chats between the two sides. 32-4 is the scoreline, in case you've joined us, in favour of Westfield Sports High. Beautiful winter's day here in Penrith. Terrific to have the support of the Daily Telegraph covering Schoolboys competition right across Australia. And a knock on there to Len at the back for Prats.
No, here's line. White line. Where you want to come? Yeah. Middle. 20 on that side there. Yep, 20. We're going 20 this side. Scrum, yeah. Patches on the line.
So as you can hear, plenty of conversation as the scrum comes to the middle of the field. Be Westfield that feed it. Alameddine looks like he has that honour.
On the line, Pat. Ball in, please.
Along the back line they go. Galvin holds up the pass. Talagi. Talagi through some space. He goes inside 40, inside the 30, almost to the quarter line. In fact, he slid him over. Now it comes to Galvin. Away to Lalili. Oh, outside. Chance here for Wanga. Beautiful try out wide to Westfield Sports High, and it's Craig that goes in. Will Craig scores out wide for Westfield Sports High, and it's 36-4 with a kick to come. Great pass there from Daniel Wanga out wide to Will Craig. And with very limited real estate over on the eastern corner, he scores a great try. Their 7th try of the match comes in spectacular fashion, and it's 36-4 with a kick to come. So Alameddine has this kick from about 25 out and right on the eastern touchline, right on the chalk. Difficult kick for this young kid. Mohammed Alameddine has been kicking well though today. Hasn't had much success when they've gone wide though. So a big challenge. Certainly takes his time with this one, midway through this second half. Decent looking strike, and it's just wide. So conversion unsuccessful for Westfield Sports High, and it remains 36 points to 4 in favour of Westfield following the Will Craig try out wide for Westfield Sports High, who were in 3rd position in Pool A leading into this game. Patrician brothers Blacktown were in 4th, so you would expect that lead to change on the ladder. Both were coming off a 6-point loss. For Patrician brothers, it was Endeavour Sports High. For Westfield, it was Hills Sports High, and that has found touch at the far end of Penrith. So it will be a 20-metre restart. A line dropout. So a set of 6 here for Patrician brothers to try and get themselves some points. Looks as though Tupalua has come on to the field for Patrician brothers in 13. And it's taken over on that far side there by Zara, who was the try scorer in the first half. Now Patrician brothers take it forward through Puru, who goes inside 30, almost at the quarter line. Arthur. And they bump and grind their way forward. Brettle goes to Tupalua. Arthur. Puru going for the line. Playing it a couple of metres short. Big chance here for Patrician brothers. Arthur spreads it wide. Oh, nice ball. Great try. It came beautifully from Brettle. It went to Faleono, And Patrician brothers score in the corner. Very similar to a Sakura try in the first half for Westfield Sports High in terms of the set piece. Some poor left edge defence. Beautifully worked from Dylan Brettle. Read it to perfection and just gave it nicely to his second rower in Jordan Faleono. And the second try is there for Patrician Brothers Blacktown. It's 36-10 with a kick to come. So Danevsky has this from 20 out and about 5 in from the eastern touchline. Decent looking kick, straight between the posts. High enough, straight between the posts, as Frank Hyde would say. And Patrician Brothers Blacktown convert the Faleono's try, and it's now 36-12. And it's taken there at the back. Beautifully there, run by, given to Brettle and then to Puru. Plays it just on the quarter line. Arthur from acting half. They go along to Faleono, who brings it to the 30. Arthur. Some flashy footwork there from Tupolua. Plays it just about 16 short of the half. Brettle, along the back line they go. Nice passage of play there to DeCourcy out wide, inside the 40. Now back to Lamodo, who plays it about 3 short of the half, inside their own half though. Arthur from acting half. Nice towering kick there from DeCourcy. Taken over on that far side by Craig. Craig finds himself about 10 short of the half, inside their own territory. Little shoot and scoot there from Westfield. Wanga lifted in a tackle. That'll be a penalty. Lifted above the horizontal position. So it'll be Talagi that'll kick for touch on the eastern side. Finds touch just inside 30. About 28 short of the line. De Silva to tap and go. Talagi. And now Westfield take it up through Lalili. He goes inside the quarter line. De Silva. Now Galvin. And Westfield with a charging run there for Puakula. A couple of metres short of the line here. De Silva from acting half. Galvin back inside. Oh, chance for the line. Is it a try? Referee seems to think so. A diving effort there from Tuavati. And another try goes to Westfield. This time right under the black dot. 40 points to 12 with a kick to come. So a nice effort there from Sam Tuavati. Again, set up beautifully by Lachlan Galvin and Talagi, who have played many roles this afternoon. De Silva has this kick, who takes the kicking duties off Alameddine. Right in front of the sticks and about 11 metres out. So Taylor De Silva, who scored 2 already this afternoon, looks to build on his tally of points. This to be 10 points of the game. Conversion is successful. 42-12 in favour of Westfield Sports High here at Penrith. Great to have your company on this Wednesday afternoon. Hope you're enjoying all the action from Penrith Stadium in this National Schoolboy Cup competition game between Patrician Brothers Blacktown and Westfield Sports High. It's been quite a game of rugby league between these two. Just over 50 points scored in the game so far, combined. Galvin gives the ball offloaded, and it's a big hit there from Puakula. Dummy half is Galvin, who now gives the ball away to Tuavati, who scored the last try. Finds himself on 30. To Silva, Talagi. Now away to Lalili, who goes inside 40. About 9 short of the half. To Silva. Along the back line to Galvin. Beautiful work to Lalili. Lalili in some space. He goes inside 40. He's looking good, this kid. He disappears into the 20 and into the 10. And over the try line. Luke Lalili scores a beautiful runaway try. And it's 46-12 with a kick to come. A magnificent try. That left edge just exposed again. He chanced his arm once he got inside 30. And there was no stopping the youngster. 46-12. So Alameddine has this kick from about 22 out and about 10 in from the western touchline. 46-10 the scoreline in favour of Westfield. Alameddine takes his time with this one. 22 out, 10 in from touch. And straight between the posts. A very good kick. So now 48 points to 10 in favour of Westfield Sports High here at Penrith. So they get us back underway, and there's a fight for the football as Mapasoa takes it up now for Westfield. Just outside the quarter line. Galvin from acting half has had a great game. Big bumping run there from Puakala. He manages to get the football away to Lalili. Try scorer on the last occasion. 12 short of the half. De Silva plays the ball. And I've got a feeling Patrician Brothers might have been inside the 10. No, they've lost there was a hand in the play the ball. Hand in the play the ball there. So the scrum, as you can see, will take place on the 40 and go towards Patrician Brothers. 48 points to 10 the scoreline. Great try, last one to Luke Lalili. My goodness, didn't he have some pace inside the 30? Arthur will feed it. Along the back line they go. Len, Wanga. And a nice shifting pass there from Brettle. Along the back line they go. Brettle comes back to Latu. Latu in a standing tackle goes inside 30. Arthur from acting half. Shifts the ball to Brettle. Brettle goes to Lamodo. Lamodo now inside the quarter line. Is this a chance for points here for Patrician Brothers Blacktown? Arthur from acting half. Nice ball and a short one from Latu to Papu. Arthur from acting half. Brettle holds up the pass. Goes to Len. Len, beautiful footwork. Finds himself inside the 5 over on the far side at Penrith. Arthur from dummy half. Bumping run there for Patrician Brothers. But not to be for Faleono. So it'll be a changeover on the far side. And Talagi will play it about a metre out from the line. To Silva to Yagi. Jeez, look at the big fella go. Just barnstorming his way through some pedestrian defence. Hard to stop a man that big at that pace. Now it goes to Mapasoa. Outside the quarter line. To Silva. Alamadine. And now to Lady Gaga. Along the back line they go. Alamadine. Across to Wanga. Wanga's tackled about 11 short of the half. Alamadine. Off for Noah. Referee will call it back. Galvin was certainly going with his man to Silva there to set something up, but not to be. So now Westfield will find touch through Talagi over on that far side, and we'll find it 30 metres out. Craig to feed it to Silva. And now Westfield Sports High take it forward through Tuavati inside the quarter line. To Silva from acting half. Lady Gaga. Galvin. Ball to Sakura. Sakura tackled inside the 5. Galvin from acting half. Yagi. Yagi to the line. Can he pivot around? Galvin. Talagi along the back line. Alamadine out wide to Craig. He gets a double out wide. And Will Craig scores in the corner. And they go over the 50 with that try. 52-10, kick to come. Second of the afternoon to Will Craig. Third player on the Westfield Sports High to do it, alongside Galvin and De Silva. And 52-10 is the scoreline. After another beautiful backline try to Westfield Sports High here in Penrith. So Alamadine has this kick from right on the eastern touchline on the far side of Penrith. 23 out, 24 out maybe. About half an inch in from touch. Beautiful conditions here in Penrith for rugby league. Ground is bathed in sunshine, as you can see. And that is successful. Straight between the posts. It becomes 54-10 in favour of Westfield Sports High. Back underway, and it's Galvin that has possession. Now Lady Gaga couldn't find his man there in Mapasoa, and it goes into touch. Great afternoon of rugby league. Hope you've enjoyed what we've seen here this afternoon. Plenty of talent on offer for both sides, really. And Patrician brothers get back underway. Latu tries to find Arthur and does so. Now it goes across to Faleono. They keep it alive on the bell. Kick across the field from DeCourcy. And it goes straight to Tuavati. And Tuavati will run it dead. So that is full time here at Penrith. A terrific game of rugby league between these two sides.